I just got back from Cannes, you know. And
In 1971, audiences were captivated by the psychological thriller KLUTE, a film that not only showcased the talents of its cast, but also revealed the depth of its lead actress's commitment to her role. Directed and produced by Alan Pakula, the film featured Jane Fonda and Donald Sutherland, who brought the complex characters to life with remarkable performances. Fonda's portrayal of Bree Daniel, a call girl entangled in a mysterious case, was not just an act, it was a statement. Her dedication extended beyond the script, as she embraced the character's struggles and resilience, signaling her intent to make a significant impact on both the film and the broader conversation around women's roles in society. The screenplay, crafted by brothers Andy and Dave Lewis, provided a gripping narrative that allowed Fonda to explore themes of vulnerability and empowerment. With her actions, Jane Fonda ensured that KLUTE was more than just a movie. It became a powerful commentary on the human experience and the complexities of personal identity.
Well, how else do you get dates? Pimps?
oh, you're very square.
Inspired by a serial that Andy read as a child, the film KLUTE revolves around a man trying to solve his brother's murder in a city filled with shadows and secrets. The storyline captures the essence of paranoia and the struggle for truth amidst confusion. Principal photography for KLUTE took place in late 1970 and early 1971, primarily in New York City. The urban landscape serves not just as a backdrop but as a character in itself, enhancing the film's tense atmosphere. The gritty streets and dimly lit corners reflect the inner turmoil of the characters, especially that of the lead, played by Jane Fonda. This film is recognized as the first installment of what is informally known as Pakula's Paranoia trilogy. This trilogy continues with The Parallax View in 1974, which delves deeper into themes of conspiracy and manipulation, followed by All the President's Men in 1976, a gripping exploration of journalism and political intrigue. Each film in the trilogy shares a common thread of paranoia, capturing the complexities of human emotions and societal issues. The meticulous attention to detail in the settings and the psychological depth of the characters make KLUTE a significant piece in the landscape of 1970s cinema.
She committed suicide, Baxter.
The film KLUTE explores deep themes of paranoia, conspiracies, and surveillance. The story unfolds 6 months after the mysterious disappearance of a Pennsylvania businessman named Tom. His absence creates a cloud of uncertainty, leading his boss, Peter, and his wife, Holly, to seek answers. They turn to a private detective named John KLUTE, a friend of Tom's, to uncover the truth behind his vanishing. As KLUTE delves into the investigation, he encounters Holly, a call girl who becomes a crucial part of the story. Her troubled past and complex relationship with Tom add layers to the narrative. The atmosphere is thick with tension as KLUTE navigates through a web of deceit, revealing not only the circumstances surrounding Tom's disappearance, but also the dark underbelly of society. The film's portrayal of surveillance reflects the growing anxiety of the era, making viewers question the safety and privacy of their own lives. The interplay between KLUTE and Holly highlights the struggle for connection in a world filled with mistrust and hidden motives. The film ultimately presents a gripping tale of discovery and the lengths one will go to find the truth. Despite the seriousness of the situation, the police have done absolutely nothing to solve the case. This inaction leaves John KLUTE, a private investigator, in a difficult position. He has no expertise in missing persons cases, which makes his task even more daunting. The only lead he has to work with is a typewritten obscene letter that Tom purportedly wrote to Bree Daniel, a Manhattan actress and call girl. This letter stands as the sole piece of evidence, hinting at a connection between Tom and Bree. As John delves deeper into the investigation, he realizes that the lack of police involvement complicates his efforts. He must navigate the murky waters of Bree's world, where danger and deception lurk around every corner. Bree, with her own complexities and struggles, becomes a crucial figure in John's search for answers. The typewritten letter serves as a key that could unlock the mystery, but it also raises more questions. John's determination to uncover the truth intensifies as he grapples with the challenges posed by the police's negligence and his own lack of experience in this specific type of case. The stakes are high, and with each passing moment, the urgency to find Tom grows stronger. The investigation unfolds against a backdrop of shadows and uncertainty, where every clue brings John closer to a resolution, yet also deeper into a web of intrigue and peril.
I don't even remember the schlub.
Bree's connection with Tom is both complex and intriguing. She reveals that she has received letters from someone, as well as several mysterious phone calls that have left her feeling uneasy. These communications hint at a past that she cannot fully recall. It is suggested that Tom might have been one of Bree's clients during her time as a call girl, but when she is shown his photograph, she struggles to remember him. This lack of recognition raises questions about their past interactions and what they might have meant for both of them. The letters and calls add a layer of mystery to Bree's life, suggesting that her past is not as distant as she would like to believe. The connection between Bree and Tom becomes a focal point in the story, highlighting themes of memory, identity, and the impact of past relationships. As Bree navigates her feelings and the unfolding mystery, the tension between her present and her past deepens, creating a rich narrative that keeps the audience engaged. The uncertainty of their connection lingers, leaving both Bree and the viewers to ponder the implications of their intertwined histories.
You look familiar to me.
In what way?
I don't know. Your face looks familiar to me.
Bree's tricking is driven by a deep-seated compulsion that intertwines with her financial needs. This dual motivation shapes her interactions and encounters with John, a private detective who becomes deeply involved in her life. Their initial meetings are marked by a struggle for psychological dominance, with each trying to assert control over the other. Bree, accustomed to using her sexuality as a means of survival, finds herself challenged by John's straightforward and persistent demeanor. He is not easily intimidated, which unsettles her. Despite their rocky start and the tension that fills the air, they gradually begin to explore a personal relationship. This relationship evolves as they start to recognize their emotional needs. Bree, seeking validation and connection, finds herself drawn to John's unwavering support and genuine concern for her well-being. John, in turn, becomes intrigued by Bree's complexity and the layers of her personality, leading to a bond that transcends their initial power struggle. Their journey together reveals vulnerabilities, creating a space where both can confront their pasts and desires.
Tom is dead. But the only way I'm going to find out is to find him.
As Bree navigates her troubled life, she begins to sabotage the relationship she has with KLUTE, a private investigator. This sabotage stems from deep-seated issues that also lead her to work as a call girl. Work as a call girl. Bree struggles with feelings of worthlessness and fear of intimacy, which push her to undermine the connections she has with KLUTE. While they work together, following leads tied to her call girl world, they inch closer to uncovering the truth behind a mysterious case. Each lead brings them deeper into the dark corners of her life, revealing the complexities of her past and the dangers she faces. However, Bree is not just battling her inner demons. Someone continues to torment her. This unseen tormentor adds another layer of tension to her already chaotic existence. Bree's anxiety grows as she feels the weight of this threat looming over her. The combination of her self-sabotage, the investigation, and the ongoing harassment creates a whirlwind of emotions. This tumultuous journey forces Bree to confront her fears and the reality of her situation, making her story one of survival amid chaos.
In all the ways that I can manipulate people? I mean, it's easy.
They believe the key to Tom's disappearance lies with a violent man named John. This man had previously attempted to kill Bree a few years earlier, an event that has left her with hazy memories. The danger surrounding Bree intensifies as she and Tom try to piece together the clues that could lead them to John's true identity. Bree's past is clouded with confusion, making it difficult for her to recall vital details that could protect her. The suspense builds as they race against time, knowing that John may strike again. Bree's fear grows as she realizes that her life is at stake. The tension escalates when they uncover hints that suggest John is still lurking in the shadows. The question of whether they can discover who John is before he has the chance to harm Bree again looms large. This gripping narrative explores themes of memory, danger, and the pursuit of truth, as Bree and Tom navigate a perilous path to uncover the mystery behind Tom's disappearance and the threat that John poses.
I feel angry. What do you want to do?
In the development of the film KLUTE, significant changes were made to the script, particularly concerning the character of Bree's psychiatrist. Initially, the role was written as a male character, but Jane Fonda, who played Bree, felt strongly about the need for a female psychiatrist. This change was important to her, as it would create a more relatable and authentic dynamic for Bree's character. Fonda believed that having a woman in this role would add depth to the story and better reflect the experiences of women, especially in the context of therapy and personal struggles. Additionally, Fonda requested that the scenes with the psychiatrist be filmed later in the shooting schedule. This decision was strategic, allowing her to fully internalize Bree's character before engaging in those pivotal scenes. By delaying the filming of these interactions, Fonda aimed to bring a more genuine and nuanced performance to the complex relationship between Bree and her psychiatrist. This approach not only demonstrated Fonda's commitment to her role, but also highlighted the collaborative nature of filmmaking, where actors can influence the direction of their characters for the betterment of the story.
Please.
Bree's apartment was a significant part of the film KLUTE, and it was built on a soundstage in a New York film studio. The set designers worked hard to create an authentic environment that reflected Bree's life. Jane Fonda, who played Bree, often spent the night in that apartment on set. This dedication helped her immerse herself in the character. The director ensured that the space felt real by having a working toilet installed, which added to the authenticity of the living space. Fonda made thoughtful choices about Bree's character, deciding that she would be a romance reader. This detail not only added depth to Bree, but also connected her to the themes of love and longing in the film. Additionally, Fonda chose to give Bree a cat, which served as a companion and added a layer of vulnerability to her character. These elements combined to create a rich and believable portrayal that resonated with audiences.
Exciting to tell you.
Yes?
Ken was very amusing.
Before filming KLUTE, Jane Fonda immersed herself in the world of call girls and pimps to prepare for her role as Bree. This deep dive into the lives of these women was meant to help her understand their experiences and portray her character authentically. However, as she spent time with them, Fonda began to struggle with self-doubt. She became convinced that she was not desirable enough to play the part convincingly. This insecurity led her to suggest to the director that he replace her with Faye Dunaway, someone she believed could better embody the character. At the same time, Warner Brothers, the studio behind the film, had its own concerns. They were not fully convinced about Fonda's fit for the role and wanted to make significant changes to the project. Initially, the studio proposed removing both Fonda and the director from the project entirely. This studio interference added to the tension surrounding the film and highlighted the challenges Fonda faced in her preparation. The combination of her personal doubts and the studio's lack of confidence created a complicated environment as they worked to bring KLUTE to life.
It's very important. Don't hide your face, you know. You have a nice face, you shouldn't hide it. Excuse me.
The studio faced significant casting challenges while working on KLUTE. They sought other actors for the roles of the main characters, but were met with refusals. Ultimately, they decided to stick with Jane Fonda and Donald Sutherland, who brought depth to the film. Fonda's performance was particularly notable, especially in a scene that involved a confrontation with the murderer. She had initially planned to portray fear in her character's reaction. However, during filming, she unexpectedly began to cry after listening to a tape recording related to the case. This emotional response added an intense layer to her character and the scene itself, showcasing her ability to connect deeply with the material. Fonda's authenticity in that moment helped to elevate the film's emotional stakes, making the viewer feel the weight of her character's experiences. The struggles behind the scenes, combined with the raw emotion displayed by Fonda, contributed to the lasting impact of KLUTE as a significant work in cinema.
I had an identity crisis 2 years ago, and since then I've been working to know myself. It's very important.
To prepare for a pivotal scene in KLUTE, Jane Fonda found it traumatic to visit the city morgue. This experience deeply affected her as she sought to connect with the darker aspects of her character, Bree. Fonda drew from her memories of abused call girls in France, which helped her understand Bree's motivations and emotional struggles. This method acting approach allowed her to portray the complexities of a woman caught in a troubling world, making her performance both authentic and haunting. Donald Sutherland was cast as the private investigator John KLUTE, whose character serves as a counterbalance to Bree's chaotic life. Sutherland's portrayal added depth to the film as he navigated the tension between his role as a detective and his growing connection with Bree. The chemistry between Fonda and Sutherland created a compelling dynamic highlighting themes of vulnerability and trust. Their performances, shaped by real-life experiences and emotional exploration, contributed to the film's lasting impact and critical acclaim.
I feel angry. What do you want to do?
In May 1970, Donald Sutherland signed on to the film KLUTE, marking the beginning of a complex journey filled with both professional and personal entanglements. As production progressed, tensions arose between Sutherland and the director, leading to notable clashes on set. These conflicts highlighted the challenges of creative collaboration in the film industry. Amidst the backdrop of these tensions, Sutherland found himself drawn into a romantic affair with his co-star, Jane Fonda. He described this relationship as eviscerating, suggesting that it deeply affected him emotionally. Fonda had made advances towards Sutherland even before filming began, igniting a passionate 2-year romance that intertwined their personal lives with their professional commitments. The chemistry between them was palpable, influencing their performances and the overall atmosphere on set. Their relationship added layers of complexity to the filming experience, making KLUTE not just a project, but also a significant chapter in both of their lives.
On me, they caged me. Started asking me about a guy, some guy that I'm supposed to have seen.
The connection between the characters in the movie KLUTE is striking, reflecting a deep on-screen chemistry that mirrors the real-life bond between the actors. Jane Fonda and Donald Sutherland portray their roles with a unique intensity that captivates the audience. Fonda plays Bree Daniels, a call girl who becomes embroiled in a mysterious case involving a missing person. Sutherland takes on the role of John KLUTE, a private detective who is determined to uncover the truth. Their interactions are filled with tension and vulnerability, showcasing a dynamic that feels both authentic and compelling. As the story unfolds, viewers witness how their characters navigate the complexities of trust and intimacy. The emotional depth they bring to their performances allows the audience to feel the weight of their struggles and triumphs. This chemistry not only enhances the narrative, but also leaves a lasting impression, making the film memorable. The subtle nuances in their performances reveal layers of understanding and connection that resonate beyond the screen. Their real-life camaraderie adds another dimension to the film, enriching the experience for viewers and creating a powerful cinematic moment that lingers long after the credits roll.
Good. It made me feel like I wasn't alone. It made me feel,
KLUTE, directed by Alan Pakula, is a film that invites viewers into a uniquely crafted atmosphere emblematic of the early 1970s. The film's strength lies not in its plot, which some might find lacking, but in its ability to evoke a pervasive sense of paranoia and tension that characterizes the era. The cinematography and score play crucial roles in establishing this mood, reminiscent of Pakula's other works like The Parallax View and All the President's Men. These elements create an environment where the audience must engage actively with the film, interpreting scenes without explicit explanations. This approach may not resonate with everyone, as some viewers might find the pacing slow and the narrative lacking in conventional thrills. At the heart of KLUTE is the character Bree, portrayed masterfully by Jane Fonda. Her performance is widely praised and serves as a highlight of the film, showcasing her depth and complexity. However, some critics argue that despite the strong acting, the film does not delve deeply enough into Bree's character. The insights into her psyche come primarily through therapy sessions and conversations, which may leave audiences wanting more substantial character development. This discrepancy in expectations can lead to disappointment for those anticipating a more traditional thriller or mystery narrative. While the film's portrayal of Bree's struggles is compelling, some viewers feel that these personal issues do not provide enough intrigue to sustain the film's tension. For those hoping for a gripping mystery, the film's focus on character study over plot-driven suspense may feel unsatisfying. Nevertheless, the performances, particularly Fonda's, are often cited as redeeming qualities that elevate the film above its perceived shortcomings. Ultimately, KLUTE stands as a testament to a specific cinematic style that prioritizes atmosphere and character exploration over conventional storytelling. It may not cater to all tastes, with some viewers appreciating its artistic choices, while others find them frustrating. This dichotomy reflects the broader conversation about the film's impact and legacy, highlighting the diverse opinions that surround it. Whether seen as a masterpiece of character study or a disappointing thriller, KLUTE undeniably leaves a mark on its audience, inviting them to reflect on the complexities of its characters and the time in which it was made.
It's very important. Don't hide your face, you know? You have a nice face, you shouldn't hide it. Excuse me.
As the credits roll on KLUTE, the story may seem to come to a close, but the journey of its characters and the talented cast continues. What happened to the actors who brought this gripping tale to life? Join us as we delve deeper into the lives of Jane Fonda, Donald Sutherland, and the supporting cast, uncovering the paths they took after this iconic film. Did they continue to soar in Hollywood, or did they face unexpected turns in their careers? With Jane Fonda's evolution into a powerful activist, and Donald Sutherland's transformation into a versatile character actor, their stories are as compelling as the film itself. We will explore the lesser-known projects, personal struggles, and triumphs that shaped their lives. Discover how the impact of KLUTE resonated in their subsequent work, and the legacy they built in the film industry. Stay with us for this fascinating look at the lives of the stars beyond the screen. Veronica Hamel's role in the 1971 film KLUTE marked a significant moment in her career, showcasing her as a strong, complex character. She portrayed Bree Daniels, a call girl entangled in a mystery that revealed the darker sides of human nature. This role established her as a symbol of resilience, navigating a world filled with danger and deception. Hamel's performance resonated with audiences, highlighting her ability to convey vulnerability while maintaining an air of strength. After KLUTE, Hamel's career included notable television roles, particularly in the series Hill Street Blues, where she played a determined attorney. However, her life was not without challenges. She faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor and director Michael McGuire, which ended in divorce. Hamel also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, leading to periods of isolation and self-reflection. In recent years, Hamel has largely stepped back from the public eye, with little information available about her current activities. She remains a figure of intrigue, embodying the complexities of a life lived in the spotlight, marked by both triumphs and struggles. In the 1971 film KLUTE, Donald Sutherland portrays John KLUTE, a private detective drawn into a dark world while investigating the disappearance of a man. Sutherland's performance is marked by a quiet intensity, capturing KLUTE's complexity as he navigates the murky waters of a city filled with secrets. His character's interactions with Bree, played by Jane Fonda, reveal layers of vulnerability and determination, highlighting Sutherland's ability to convey depth without excessive dialogue. After KLUTE, Sutherland's career flourished, with notable roles in films like MASH and Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Yet, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his first wife, who died of cancer. This loss profoundly affected him, leading to a period of introspection and reevaluation of his priorities. Sutherland also encountered controversies, such as his outspoken views on political issues and the Vietnam War, which sometimes put him at odds with Hollywood's establishment. Despite this, he maintained a steady career, becoming a respected figure in the industry. As of the latest updates, Sutherland continues to act, with recent roles in television and film, demonstrating his enduring talent. He remains a compelling figure whose life reflects both the struggles and triumphs of an artist dedicated to his craft. In the 1971 film KLUTE, Candy Darling portrays a discotheque patron, a role that captures the essence of the vibrant and tumultuous nightlife of the early 1970s. Her character adds a layer of complexity to the film, embodying the intersection of glamour and darkness that defined the era. Darling's performance is a reflection of her own life, navigating the challenges of being a transgender icon in a world that often rejected her. Born James Lawrence Slattery, Candy Darling emerged from the Warhol factory scene, becoming a muse for artists and filmmakers. Her life was marked by both dazzling achievements and profound struggles. She faced societal rejection and personal hardships, including battles with health issues and the stigma surrounding her identity. In 1973, she was diagnosed with lymphoma, a battle that she fought with remarkable courage. Her passing in 1974 at the age of 29 left a void in the art world, yet her legacy endures. In recent years, Darling's influence has been acknowledged in various retrospectives and documentaries celebrating her role in the LGBTQ movement and the arts. Her story remains a poignant reminder of the complexities of identity and the cost of fame.
Coughed out.
Richard Jordan's role as the man kissing Jane Fonda in the nightclub scene of the 1971 film KLUTE marked a significant moment in his career, showcasing his ability to convey complex emotions and tension. This brief but intense interaction highlighted his talent and charisma, contributing to the film's exploration of themes like love, betrayal, and the darker aspects of urban life. After KLUTE, Jordan's career continued to flourish, with notable performances in films such as The Friends of Eddie Coyle and Logan's Run. However, his life was not without turmoil. He faced personal hardships, including a battle with cancer that ultimately claimed his life in 1993. Jordan's relationships also drew attention. He had a high-profile romance with actress Daryl Hannah, which ended amidst rumors and speculation. Despite the challenges, he remained a respected figure in the industry, known for his dedication to his craft. The last known information about Richard Jordan reflects a legacy of talent marked by both triumphs and struggles, leaving an indelible mark on film history.
Remember, it could have been it could have been hidden in his pocket. I've seen one of those.
Kevin Dobson played a minor yet impactful role as the bartender in the 1971 film KLUTE. This character serves as a quiet observer, providing a backdrop to the film's tension and complexity. His presence adds to the film's atmosphere, hinting at the darker undercurrents of the story. Dobson's performance, though small, reflects the gritty realism that defines the film. After KLUTE, Dobson's career took a notable turn when he starred in the soap opera Knots Landing, where he portrayed Mac Mackenzie. This role brought him fame and a dedicated fan base, but it was not without personal challenges. Dobson faced struggles with typecasting and the pressures of fame. His life was marked by personal hardships, including a difficult divorce and the loss of loved ones, which deeply affected him. In later years, Dobson shifted his focus to directing and producing, seeking to create more meaningful work. He remained active in the industry until his passing in 2020. His legacy is one of resilience, navigating the complexities of life and career in an unforgiving industry. Rita Gam's portrayal of Trina Gruneman in the 1971 film KLUTE is a haunting reflection of a woman caught in the web of a dark urban landscape. Trina is a complex character, marked by vulnerability and resilience, navigating her life as a sex worker while entangled in a murder investigation. Gam's performance captures the essence of desperation and survival, making Trina a memorable figure in the film's exploration of isolation and exploitation. After KLUTE, Rita Gam's career continued with notable roles in television and film, but she faced personal challenges that overshadowed her professional life. She dealt with the pressures of Hollywood and the struggles of being a woman in a male-dominated industry. Gam was known for her fierce independence, which often put her at odds with the expectations of her time. In the late 1970s, she faced a significant personal crisis when her marriage to actor and director John Frankenheimer ended in a highly publicized divorce. Throughout her life, Gam remained an enigmatic figure, known for her intelligence and artistic pursuits beyond acting, including painting and writing. She faced health issues in her later years, which kept her out of the public eye. The last known information about Rita Gam reveals that she passed away in 2021, leaving behind a legacy of strong, complex characters that challenge societal norms and expectations.
The board as soon as I get to Chicago. Have them wire you the money immediately. Thank you, John.
Jane Fonda's role as Bree Daniels in the 1971 film KLUTE marked a significant moment in her career, showcasing her ability to portray complex characters. Bree is a troubled call girl who becomes embroiled in a mystery involving a missing man. Fonda's performance captured Bree's vulnerability and strength, earning her an Academy Award for Best Actress. This role was pivotal, reflecting Fonda's exploration of women's issues and the darker sides of society. Following KLUTE, Fonda faced personal and professional challenges. She became a controversial figure due to her outspoken political activism, particularly against the Vietnam War. In 1972, her visit to North Vietnam earned her the nickname Hanoi Jane, leading to public backlash and alienation from some fans. Fonda also dealt with her father's legacy as a Hollywood star, struggling with the pressures of fame and her own identity. In her later years, Fonda continued to act and became an advocate for various social causes, including women's rights and climate change. She has been open about her struggles with depression and her journey towards self-acceptance. As of late 2023, Fonda remains active in activism and film, with her most recent work reflecting her enduring commitment to social justice.
Screaming, and I guess I hit her.
In the 1971 film KLUTE, Jean Stapleton took on the role of Goldfarb's secretary, a character that, while not central to the plot, added depth to the story's exploration of the darker sides of urban life. Stapleton's portrayal brought a subtle complexity, embodying the nuances of a woman navigating a gritty world filled with secrets and danger. Her performance hinted at the struggles faced by women in a male-dominated society, reflecting the challenges of the era. Stapleton's career was marked by her iconic role as Edith Bunker in All in the Family, which showcased her talent for blending humor with poignant social commentary. However, her life was not without hardships. She faced personal challenges, including a difficult marriage to actor William Putch, which ended in his death in 1983. This loss deeply affected her, leading to a period of introspection and grief. Despite the shadows in her life, Stapleton continued to work in theater and television, earning acclaim for her performances. In her later years, she struggled with health issues, including heart problems, which led to her withdrawal from public life. The last known information indicates she passed away in 2013, leaving behind a legacy of strong, memorable characters that continue to resonate today.
Just so I can always keep in touch with you. Okay?
In the 1971 film KLUTE, Roy Scheider plays Frank Ligerin, a menacing figure intertwined with the dark underbelly of New York City. Scheider's portrayal is marked by a chilling intensity, embodying a character that is both seductive and dangerous. Ligerin's role as a pimp adds a layer of complexity, showcasing the struggles of women in a gritty urban environment. His performance is a haunting reminder of the vulnerabilities present in the world of crime and exploitation. After KLUTE, Scheider's career took off, leading to iconic roles in films like Jaws and The French Connection. However, his personal life was marred by challenges. He faced a tumultuous marriage to actress Cynthia Bebout, which ended in divorce. Scheider battled health issues, including a diagnosis of multiple myeloma in the late 2000s. His struggle with cancer was a dark chapter, yet he continued to work until his health declined. He passed away in 2008, leaving behind a legacy marked by powerful performances and a life filled with both triumphs and tribulations.
You're so comfortable. Why don't you take your
I
clothes
am perfectly comfortable. Just put your head down.
As we wrap up our look at the 1971 film KLUTE, it's hard not to reflect on how it shaped the lives of its cast, especially Jane Fonda, who won an Academy Award for her role. This film marked a turning point in her career, helping her to become a powerful voice in Hollywood. Donald Sutherland also gained recognition, with KLUTE showcasing his talent in a way that would lead to more significant roles. The film tackles serious themes like loneliness and the complexities of human relationships, resonating deeply with audiences of that time. Did you watch KLUTE in your childhood? What memories do you have connected to this film? Perhaps it was a family movie night or a late-night viewing that sparked your interest in storytelling. We'd love to hear your stories and how this film impacted you. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's celebrate the nostalgia of KLUTE together.